Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
Today is November 22nd, and thank you for tuning in to another wonderful podcast. We are on episode 18. So let's give you a quick rundown of what we're going to see coming up this following week. So Sunday, today, the 22nd, we're not going to see anything. Tomorrow, Monday, this is when we finally see the concepts by Nike SB Dunk High Turdunkens released in the US. Then on Tuesday, the 24th, we will see the Nike Adapt Auto Max in the triple black colorway. We will also see the Nike Zoom Kobe 5 Protro in the Bruce Lee. And then also there's going to be a second colorway of the alternate Bruce Lee. And then on Wednesday, the 25th, they are finally going to be kicking off some Black Friday PlayStation Xbox Series restocks. We will also see the Nike Air Force One Low by Paranoise drop. And also on the 25th, we will see the Nike Air Max 1 Lemonade. And then the last thing on the 25th we'll see is the women's Air Jordan 6 Retro Singles Day. Then following on Thursday, 26th, we will see Supreme Week 14. And those PlayStation and Xbox Series restocks will flow into Thursday the 26th. It's just going to vary depending on the retailers what time they drop. And then on Friday the 27th, we will see the Adidas Yeezy Boost 380 Onyx. And to end the week off on the 28th, we'll see the much anticipated, it's been a long time and they did an early drop of these, the Air Jordan 4 Retro Fire Reds. But that is what we're going to see coming up this week. We'll go into more details of each item specifically, but let's give you a recap of what we saw the previous week. So Sunday, we didn't see anything. Monday, we didn't see anything. Tuesday, we didn't see anything. Then Wednesday is when we started releases, and it started with a banger. We saw the CPFM Cactus Plant Flea Market by Swarovski by Nike Dunk Lows. So this was interesting. Did you go for this drop, Luis? This was an interesting one.
No, man, I saw the retail price and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go for this because
retail was a bit expensive. It ended up being $550, which I mean I can't really complain about when you have a shoe.
I can't swing $550 on a shoe that I'm gonna be scared to like walking in like the Swarovski crystal's gonna fall off.
What?
You know?
No. Oh, so so you would have bought these for personal?
Yeah, I would have bought them. That's straight up. I would have bought them for personal.
Okay. I would have never.
No,
okay.
I like this shoe. Yeah, I'm looking for a brand new pair of shoes, man, because I've been wearing these like snakeskin sandals for the past couple weeks. I think I showed you a picture of them. And I'm like, man, I need a new pair of the shoes. But then I saw the price and I was like, yeah, $550.
Yeah,
that's not for me.
Yeah,
and then I can't do it. Like, what if they ship it and then in the shipping box, like the crystals fall off? Like, what am I gonna do then? Glue them back on?
Well, I would hope at $550 that I'm gonna ship you a shoe that has the crystals falling off. That'd be really bad on Nike's part.
Yeah, dude, we've seen the QC Nike's been doing the past couple of years, man. I wouldn't like doubt it that something would go wrong.
That's very possible. Yeah, that's a good point. But these were retailing at $550, like we just said. Resale right now is sitting 17 to 2K. So there was two colorways of these actually. So there was like, I don't know, it was platinum. That's what it was called. Platinum, which is what Nike showed as what's dropping. Yeah,
and it's like a blue one, right?
It was a green one. Yeah,
green. I was close.
I'm so there ended up two colors, but I don't know. I mean, do you think so? What ended up happening was it ended up being a raffle, and then they made us wait all freaking day long. Like it was if I remember correctly, around like 2 Eastern or something. That's when they finally did the clothing, and then the shoe said coming soon, and it wasn't. Man, what was it? It was like all the way up until like almost like 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern. Like,
dude, we had a bunch of people like commenting like, "Oh, coming soon." No, they don't drop today. And then complaining about the price.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand the price when you have Swarovski crystals completely covering a shoe. I can understand a $550 price, but to make us wait all day long and then it just ends up being a raffle. I mean, come on, like at least give us a time. If it's gonna be a raffle, who cares about a shock drop? At that point, it doesn't make any difference. It's a raffle. Anybody can enter, and it's not like it's 5 seconds to enter. So why not just give us a time? I don't get that.
There's other retailers that do kind of the same thing, like Undefeated. They do this like the thing where like, oh yeah, the raffle's gonna be open for like literally 2 minutes or 5 minutes or like 1 minute.
Okay, that's a bit. No, they'll do like 15 minutes. What are you talking about? 5 minutes?
Dude, I could have sworn I've seen like 5-minute raffles open before from Undefeated.
No, not Undefeated. Like CCS will do 5-minute raffles. A few others. It's mostly like the skate shops do 5-minute raffles. Undefeated, from if my memory serves me correct, it's like 15 or 30 minutes. It's one or the other. I don't know if I've seen a 5-minute raffle from Undefeated. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you got better info than me. It's very possible.
Hey, maybe I do. Drop time. Where it's at. Like, subscribe, and notifications.
But I mean, yeah, it was a pretty joke of a drop. Honestly, I don't think they had that many pairs that they were actually going to release. I honestly would have preferred first come first serve if you're gonna make us wait and it's a shock drop. If you're gonna there's absolutely no reason you're doing a raffle to make us wait. Just tell us a time. That's it. There's I don't know. That's enough of that rant. But yeah, so if you got a pair, hey, more power to you because you just made a lot of money.
Yeah, you did.
But to follow up on the 18th, we saw the women's Air Jordan 1 mid Let Her Man or Homecoming colorway. It depends on who you talk to. They got different names for it. But this was a drop just on... So this drop was on DTLR. And then Nike ended up delaying to the 20th, if I remember correctly. I believe it was the 20th. So DTLR, It was a pretty hard drop. Nike also, it was somewhat hard. I mean, it wasn't as hard as DTLR, but it was pretty hard. Retail 130, resale sitting at 170 to 220. So definitely a good come up on these.
That's good. That's good profit right there, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like the colorway. Honestly, I like the colorway. Even though it's a mid, I still think it's a nice colorway. If they put that in a high, man, that'd be like a $300-400 shoe.
Yeah, if it's in a high, if it was in a high in men's sizing, then it'd be fire, dude. Straight fire.
Oh yeah, but I assume you didn't go for these just because it was women's sleep. No, they don't go up to your size.
They don't make my size at all, man. Yeah. I saw and then I was like, yeah, I'm going back to sleep.
I don't get that. I mean, I understand like making a shoe for women. I completely understand that, but why not make the bigger sizes? I guarantee. I mean, there's women basketball players and there's just regular women. They got bigger sizes that these don't even go to. Why not make shoes for everybody?
From what I've heard, that they do make like bigger sizes for women basketball players.
Oh, so it's just like specifically they'll make like a one-off pair for them.
They'll make a couple pairs for them because there's a lot of women basketball players. It's not just like WNBA. There's like more leagues.
Well, not just that. No, they'll make like a one-off for like that person, not like not one off, just one shoe.
that's why, man. I was like, what? Like, why?
No. So okay, so yeah, but still, the general public, they don't have access to stuff like that.
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but yeah,
I don't know. I don't get it. I mean,
hey,
I don't know.
What is there to get, man? Hey, what is there to get? You know,
for Nike to just make a shoe that everybody can get. Not like everybody can like. Not everybody's able to purchase it, but everybody can get their size. Like have a chance.
Okay, one day in the future, Nike's gonna have these like digital files where we can just pop them into our 3D printer and we just print the shoe. It will be like a per license fee.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, man. And then that's something that's probably gonna happen in the near future. Because now you can print food, man. Why can't you print a shoe?
I mean, we better copyright that because Nike might steal that idea if they're listening to this podcast.
It's patent pending, Nike. So watch out.
Well, you can come to us. We can do some licensing deals or something like that.
Yeah, drop time. We license anything and everything.
But that was all on the 18th. What did we have coming up? What did we have drop on Thursday the 19th, Luis?
Everybody knows Supreme Thursdays, Supreme Week 13. We had a Stone Island Supreme collab. Everybody's looking out for it. Everybody's waiting for it since the season started. It's a season favorite, Supreme Stone Island. There were how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different products that we covered specifically. The crinkle down jacket, the balaclava, corduroy jacket, the hooded shearling jacket, and the Supreme Floss bellhop lamp. So let's go down this list right now. So the crinkle down jacket retailed for $998, resold for $1,245 through $1,640, depending on what size you got. The balaclava retailed $198, resale for $215. So there wasn't really any resale on that right there, because if you were in a tax state, you pretty much, even if you weren't in a tax state, shipping killed you.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much like done right there. And then we also had the corduroy jacket retail $658, current resale $868 to $950. We had the hooded shearling jacket retail $2,700 98. That's like a Honda Civic right there.
Oh, I can't, bro. Even my mom told me about this. She goes, "Have you seen this? Have you seen this Supreme jacket dropping on Thursday?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "It's retailing for almost $3,000." Like, "Oh, it's Stone Island." She's like, "Oh, but still, that's expensive." Like, I can't imagine $3,000 for a jacket.
Yeah, dude, that's way too much, dude. That's insane, bro. But for the same $3,000, you can go buy a freaking Honda Civic, dude. What would you prefer more? A Honda, like a 1998 Honda Civic, or like a jacket?
Oh, all day I'd take a Honda Civic. I mean, you can probably get a comparable jacket for like $500.
Yeah, dude, just go to Costco and just buy something there.
Yeah,
but yeah,
just get a North Face jacket. Just there's absolutely no reason. I understand brand and everything like that, but $3,000. That's
okay. So the jacket was like around $3,000, but it's reselling for 3,400 to 3,900 depending on the size. So if you did buy it and you flipped it, then you could have got a better Honda Civic. You know, maybe you got a tinted. Yeah. You got a ceramic tint. You got to fix the AC. Got some of those all year tires, or
I guess so. But do you think? Okay, here's a question for you about reselling. Do you think margins matter at price points, or if you're gonna be spending $3,000, you would want more than like a 15-20% margin?
Personally, when I resell, I look at like overall profit. You know?
Okay, so I don't look at the margin. Okay.
No, I look at overall. Like if I can like move like $3,000 and make like, if I could double my money, then that's like me all day. Even if it's like 15 to 20% profit, I'm still with it. But if it's like 5%, I'm not gonna go for it.
Okay, so if it's like a $160 shoe or $140 shoe, if you're making 20%, is it worth your time?
Yeah, by all means.
We're making like $30-$40.
That's good for me, man. Because so you're making $34 off a pair, but let's say you buy 10 pairs.
We're just going off of one because, of course, when you multiply, that's why I'm talking about price point. Do margins matter at different price points? So like if you're selling a $140 shoe, is it worth getting 20% compared to if you're selling this jacket at $2,800? Is it worth getting 20%, or are you going to want more at which price point? So like, is the cheaper one you're wanting a 50+% margin? Bless you.
Thank you.
At this price point, you're wanting a 50+% margin compared to $3,000. I guess you'll be okay with 20% because 20% of nearly $3,000, that's a lot of money compared to the 140.
20% of 2,800 is $560. $560 is good, man. Who's gonna give $560?
No, I don't disagree. I'm just wondering at different price points. Like, so at a $140 shoe, is it as worth it getting 20% as it is at spending $2,800? Okay, you'll resell anything no matter what if you get enough money.
Yeah, anything. Right. Anything. Yeah.
I've just wondered because I know there's people out there that, like, people have told me that, I don't want to buy this, and I'm like, why? Oh, because it's like it's 140, it's only going for like 170. So they're like, oh, it's not worth it because I'm hardly making any money. The margin would be the same as if you bought this jacket, but the actual physical amount that you're profiting is not even close to the same.
It's because they don't understand like
the hustle.
Yeah, dude. It's like, okay, sure. You look at one pair, let's say you make like $30.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping what I've been reiterating the entire time. It's you make the $30, but let's say you get 10 pairs. Let's say you get 50 pairs.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
What's 50 times 30, dude?
Of course. That's what I'm talking about. Just taking it as one pair of shoe versus one pair, one item. That's what I'm saying.
Even then, let's say that you just get one pair. Like you have a bad week. You have a bad day, I guess you could say. You just get one pair.
Yeah.
30 profit. Okay, dude. $30. That's like a tank full of gas if you drive a motor.
I don't disagree. No, not even. Gas is cheap enough. You can probably fill your car at $30. Honestly, some cars.
Yeah, you can. Some cars, a motorcycle, $30, dude. You can go on a date for $30. You can go eat McDonald's for a whole day for $30, dude. You can just. There's so many things you can do with $30.
Yeah, I heard McDonald's is a bit expensive though. Probably McDonald's get you like one meal for 2 people at $30.
No. What you do? Well, no, dude. This is okay. So what you do is you go and get like the value saver meal, whatever, like it is, like the dollar menu now, whatever they call it now. There's like it's like a $1.70 menu now. Okay. So you go there and you buy like a bunch of those burgers, and then you go to the 99-cent store, and then you get the soda.
You get the what's the Shasta? Yeah, the 3 liters.
The Shasta, dude. You get Shasta for yourself and one for your girl, and you just chill, dude. Just chill at the park.
Right,
You know, that's the best type of date. You know, that's the sort of things we do at Drop Time. We innovate. We create these scenarios so that we can help you guys. You know,
but I don't disagree. Profit is profit. So, like, by all means, to me, I think it's worth it. Like, I'll go buy a Jordan 1 low at $100. If I'm making $20 off it, hey, $20 is $20, 20%. Like, I'm cool. Profit is profit. But I do know there's a lot of people out here that they don't see the point of like, oh, I'm gonna spend $100 on this shoe. I'm only making $20. Nah, it's not worth it. It's like, what do you only want those like the beyond hype shoes that are $200 retail and they're going for like $400 or $500? I mean, what are the chances you get those? Like you're saying, just get 10 pairs of a shoe and get $20 each pair. There you go. You got the same profit.
Yeah, dude. Okay, $20, even $20, $30. That can help you a lot, dude. That could pay your phone bill. Help you pay your phone bill. Help
100%.
You go buy groceries. You go to Whole Foods and get like 2 meals in one day, dude. Hit the hot food bar. You know.
Actually, that's a good point that you make, because I know there was somebody, I can't remember. I think it was somebody on YouTube I was watching, and they were talking about investing in, it might have been AT&T stock, and they're like, because of the dividends, they're like, invest this amount of money and the dividends per month will pay for your phone bill. So you're investing in your phone company and you're getting your phone bill for free, and that money's growing. So like, that's a good point. You buy a shoe or two a month, you make $20-$40 profit, pay for your phone bill. You start doing that for other stuff, like you get more shoes and stuff like that, start paying for other stuff, man, you living for free.
That's how I like when I was in college. That's kind of like what I did. Like I was reselling and everything, and I would like get a pair of shoes and say, like, for example, like one shoe that helped me out a lot during the summer was the Travis Scott. I remember it came out. The Travis Scott low, the Travis Scott one.
The one? Oh yeah. I think that helped a lot of people out.
Yeah, I think I sold it for like $2,000.
Yeah, they were going for something like that at some point.
Yeah, so like I remember like I sold that shoe and like I didn't think about the money that I made. I thought about what I could do with the money that I made, you know? It's like what bills I can pay. That's what I would do when I was in college. Like I would just buy a shoe and sell it and make $30. I'm like, okay, these $30, like that was that's enough to make, like, to pay for all my meals today. And let's say I need like $200 that day. I'm like, okay, like it pays for my meals for a couple of days and I still have money left over for gas, or like if I want to go to a bar, I'm like, okay, like this is the money I can put aside to go to a bar in the weekend. You know,
yeah, that's a good way of going about it.
That's what I did when I was like in college and was reselling. Even like now that I'm out of college, like I still kind of think about it like that. Like example, like the other day, it's I sold a pair of shoes, like a pair of Jordans. I think the 12s. Those was a taxi.
The University Golds.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
I sold that pair of shoes. I think I made like $80 profit. How much was it, Jamal? I think I told like 60.
I think it was something like 80.
Yeah, I think it was like $80.
Something like, around there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, cool. Like $80, like I can like buy groceries for like 2 weeks. You know, that's what I thought immediately. I didn't think about like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go spend this money on something dumb.
No, that's a good way of looking at it, because you then can grow off of it, and then it can be something that's like, if you're doing it as like a side thing, that can be like, that's a good way of looking at it, because then you can just keep growing it and it pays for more and more stuff, and then eventually you live in for free and then you making profit on top.
Yeah, even let's say you don't look at it the same way I'm looking at it. Even let's say you look at it in like shoe wise. For example, you make $80 and then profit, and you throw in like another $30, you can buy a Jordan shoe right there and then make another like $80 on top of that, or like $50, and just keep on growing your like small investment. Like when I started reselling, I started off with $240.
Yeah.
You know, and then it just grew to what it did, you know? It grew to like basically like a full-time job.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's like anything's possible. It just depends how much time you put into your hobby, your side hustle, and whatnot. You know.
Well, that's the biggest thing. At the end of the day, you have to put a lot of time at the beginning. Eventually, it'll become more efficient for yourself because you start learning stuff and how to do stuff and better ways to do things. But at the beginning, it's always the hardest to start it. But I think that's the big struggle people have is putting in that effort at the start. If you don't put that effort at the start, you're gonna fall off real quick.
Yeah, we've been doing this for years, Jamal. You know, we've been doing this for like at least 3-4 years.
Oh yeah,
And
we've been in this reselling stuff for a very, very long time. Like it's not
it's
not like we just got into it yesterday.
Yeah, like we started this a long time. We started around the same time, you and I, and we didn't know everything in the beginning. We slowly built our way up and just like started doing like learning little tips and tricks and how to like move our money around to maximize our investment and whatnot. And it's like that's why we do this podcast, you know, because we know there are people like how we were, you know, we didn't know anything. So
if I had somebody like if there was something like this resource out there that was telling me stuff like this, man, that would have been like that's a massive jump start to trying. Like there's a lot of stuff you don't have to learn on your own, that it's already there, and it's a resource that never existed before. Like when we got into this stuff didn't exist. Like there was no Twitter accounts posting about this stuff, and like there was starting to be, but it didn't really exist. It was pretty much you're on your own. You had some friends that also do it, and that's about it. None of this other stuff existed. Bots didn't, like there was some scripts out there, but that's about it. There was no bots. Like bot companies didn't exist. Like that stuff did not exist. There was like maybe like private scripts that people had, but that's about it.
There was A and B.
A and B was pretty much like the pioneer of like the actual public bot.
Yeah, and A and B is slept on even right now. Like A and B is super slept on.
Oh yeah,
dude.
through its whole life, it's been it's gotten people so many pairs, and it's consistently worked compared to other bots. But yeah, everybody just for whatever reason sleeps on it.
People hype up cyber, they hype up like mech, but
well, to me, I think the biggest difference is that A and B is always in stock compared to the rest.
Yeah, A and B is always in stock, but if people know A and B, like what it is, like they know that bot hits.
Oh yeah. But I mean, that's how it goes. But to me, the key to success is not giving up. I mean, there's the people that aren't successful because they gave up too soon. Of course, there's a point where you have to give up because you have other priorities in your life or stuff like that. But if you actually want to succeed, you just don't give up, and you'll succeed at some point. Eventually, it'll happen.
And that applies to everything, not just sneaker reselling. Just 100%. Everything in life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at Drop Time giving you life advice.
There you go.
But yeah, also on Thursday there was a Supreme Floss or FLOS. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Bellhop lamp, retail $298 or retail $300. So that was pretty much a brick, and that was a pretty cool item. I was a really big fan of that lamp.
I guess there must have been too much stock or something, because I thought that would have done well. I mean, usually the accessory stuff like this does really well.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, that's weird. But yeah, on Thursday, we also had the Nike Dunk Low Ceramics, retail $100, retail $232 through $290. This was available on sneakers and other retailers. It was pretty much hard to get, you know, like every Dunk Low is nowadays. Pretty popular. Did you go for these, Jamal?
Yeah, but I was not able to get one. It was pretty much like all raffles. I don't know. I post about raffles, but I don't really care to enter for raffles. I should. I'm just a bit lazy about it. I should.
No, but there's gonna be an easier way, man, so you can enter all raffles. This is something we've been hinting all the episodes. We are working on a way to track all the raffles you enter and a way to organize everything. So it's gonna be like a website. So this is like upcoming news to everybody.
Yeah, and you'll get like alerts of when there's a new raffle, so you can enter it. And yeah, it's gonna be a way more efficient way. I think it'll probably encourage people that don't enter raffles to start entering them, because it'll be easier. It'll be easily accessible to just enter individual raffles.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a website, and there's gonna be phone apps and everything, so it'll be everywhere. You know, you'll easy access. You know,
you'll be able to enter a raffle from any place you are if you have internet connection.
Yep, as long as you have internet connection, it's done.
There you go.
But yeah, we also had the Adidas NMDs come out in a black colorway, retail $220, resale $250 to $270. I didn't think they were gonna fall this much, you know.
I'm not surprised. I mean, human races they're kind of
okay. They're dead. They're dead, but the thing is, there hasn't been a human race in a long time. Okay, well, there was that like a special edition one that dropped on was that Network, on the Network app? Yeah, there's like a red one if I remember correctly, and that one the profit margin on that isn't that bad, but I didn't think that this one's gonna drop.
Like, no, I mean these were pretty available. They were on a lot of sites, and there was a good amount of pairs. I think that's what kind of, it wasn't a limited shoe at all. So for them to be a profit at all, that's good.
Man, I still remember the days, man, where you can just like buy a couple NMDs and flip for like $600.
Oh man, human races, they used to be not the hardest thing to get, but yeah, they flipped for a lot of money.
Yeah, man, they helped me through a hard time.
Reselling before, you could get so many multiples, and
it was like nothing, dude.
Yeah, it was like not like comparison now. Getting one pair now was like getting like 20 or 30 before.
I remember I'd tell Jamal, I'm like, dude, like my hands hurt from like typing like my credit card numbers again.
No, yeah, there were so many times on a release I just stopped checking out because I'm done with this. I don't want to keep filling in info.
Yeah,
straight up. Yeah,
you just get bored of buying shoes.
Honestly,
you'd run out of cards.
Yeah, no, actually, that reminds me. There was for the when Adidas did the wider release of the Yeezy Zebras, and they actually released them on Adidas and everything like that. I had one of my friends. I told him, like, go for these, easy money. I got you with a way you can get them and everything like that. This man, after like, I don't remember how many pairs, like maybe 5 or 10 pairs, he straight up stopped. And I'm like, why'd you stop? I'm like, you're straight up gonna he's like, man, it's too easy. Are these gonna like brick or something? I'm like, no, don't worry, just keep going for them. He's like, no, I'm good. I'll just take what I have. And he ends up flipping for like 600-700 each. And he's like, man, I should have gone for more. I'm like, I told you, it's just because it's easy. I mean, that's how it was back then. It was so easy, but it was like the demand was all there. It was just so easy because hardly anybody was actually doing this stuff.
Yeah, dude, I remember when that drop happened. Like, so like in my house, like there's like an aisle that goes into like the bathroom. I guess that's in every house, you know.
Hallway.
There's a hallway. Yeah, there's a hallway. So like I had the hallway completely lined with like shoe boxes, dude. Like completely lined, from the bottom to the top, and they were just zebras, dude.
Yeah, for real, bro. Those were the days. Like legit, those were the days.
I remember I'd wake up at night and like walk to the bathroom and like I'd hit like a shoe and like everything would just topple over. I'm like, damn, not again. Because I hold those for a while because the prices in the beginning where they were low, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna hold these for like 2 months and then I'm gonna sell them all.
Yeah, no, that's true. They end up going up a bit because everybody's trying to sell them at the beginning. But yeah, no, that's true.
Funny story, I've hit every single zebra drop since the first one.
Oh, for real?
I've hit them all.
Nice.
All of them.
Very nice.
Yeah, man.
Only if drop time was around back then. Imagine.
Man, it'd be crazy, man. We're growing. We're above 3,000 followers. You know,
thanks we broke it. Yeah.
Thanks everybody. Let's clap.
All right, I appreciate that. It's very nice. It's very good. This is just the start, though. We're not finished. This is just the start.
Yeah. Once the app comes out, I feel like we're gonna get a bigger following and more international following. Because right now, like when I look at the podcast stats, we're our listeners are in Europe, in Asia, but it's I think it's like only like 9 or 10 countries that we have listeners in.
Oh, okay.
Most of our listeners are in the United States, but our international audience is growing little by little. So I guess, man, like, well, I foreshadow that once we have the app out and the website, we're gonna start getting way more users and followers and whatnot.
Yeah, and I think those are markets that there's just as demand as the US for these shoes and stuff, but they're kind of untapped. There's not much of a focus on them. Like Europe, there's a big focus, but outside of Europe, there's not much of a focus.
Yeah, but even then, like there's like special Europe groups. So like imagine once they see all these like American raffles that they have access to, and like in a place where it's all organized, clean. True. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna change the game, man. Because people get lazy. Like, oh, like I don't know if I entered this raffle. I don't know if I entered that raffle. Once they see a place where all the information is in one spot and it's concise and updated regularly, they're gonna be like, damn, like this is where it's at, you know. And best of all, it's gonna be free.
Oh yeah,
you know?
No, everything, we always keeping stuff for free. We're here to help you guys. We're not here to do anything but help. And to make it free, that can help as many people as possible.
Yep, drop time, making moves all the time. So what else? What else happened on Thursday, Jamal? Did anything else come out? That was it. Just Supreme.
There was one other thing. So we saw the Air Jordan 1 mid court purples. So this was like the Union Reds. There's also like it's the mids of like the Union version of the mids. It's with the purple heel. It's like a suede purple heel. The retail on these was 120. These were released on sneakers or on Nike, actually, on Nike desktop. Resale sitting right now 150, 175. I don't know. I mean, this like whole collection, because they did a blue, a red, and now this purple. This whole collection of like these union inspired colorways. It on these mids, I thought they were gonna do better, but they're not doing anywhere near what I expected them to do. I thought they were gonna be much higher. I'm
Still
surprised.
though, still like $30 to $50 profit. Yeah, $30 to $55 profit. Still good, man. Because like we said earlier in the podcast, if you get caught multiple, then you'll make.
Oh, 100%. But like for like the red and the blues, they're not going for that much because then they ended up having wider releases. This is yet to have a wide release, which I expect it will, just based on the others. But yeah, I was expecting a much higher resale, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that was pretty much it for Thursday. So on Friday the 20th, we had the Bape Undefeated Adidas ZX 8000 in the black colorway come out. It was a wider release because the first release it was the black and the green one. They're exclusive to Bape and Undefeated, but this one was just wide.
Yeah.
Retail was 140. Current resale is 180 to 250. So pretty good profit margin right there. Did you go for these, Jamal? Because I know you are a big Adidas fan.
Unfortunately, I did not. No, I'm an Adidas fan. I did not go for these. I don't know. I kind of sold this one out. I didn't see. I mean, I'm holding a lot of shoes right now that I should start selling. I wasn't trying to get something like this. Like I'll get something that like a Jordan 1 or something that'll at least hold its value or go up over time.
Yeah.
But this one, I didn't really see the point of holding it, and I wasn't trying to quick flip.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a nice shoe. I was gonna go for it, but then I saw the price, like, because I'm in a different country, and I saw a price, and the price is like $3,350, 350 of like the currency where I'm at, and I was like, that looks really expensive, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get it. And then later I spoke to Jamal, and I did a currency conversion. I'm like, dude, like, I thought they were like 250, like $300, and he's like, no, man, they're like 140, 150, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. Don't worry. There would probably be like random restocks or something if you're trying to get a pair. I've already seen Undefeated restock a few times, so there's still chances.
Nah, I'm just gonna wait. I really want to get some Bape studs, just take it
there you go.
back, 2007 vibes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, on Friday we also had the women's Nike Dunk Low Disrupt in the red gum colorway. Retail 110, resale 130, 160. This dropped on sneakers and other regular Nike retailers. But the gem on Friday was the Concepts Nike SB Dunk High Turdunken, which was exclusive to skate shops on Friday, but we saw a later release on Saturday, which we'll talk about later in the podcast. Retail was 120, current resale is 330 to 400. So that was a pretty good drop right there on Friday. But that was not it for Friday. We had one more shoe come out. If you can come in with that one, Jamal.
Yeah, so the last thing we saw was the Casablanca by New Balance 327s. There was a black colorway and then a green colorway, different than the green that we saw released before. It was a new colorway of these. Retail was 150 on them. Resale right now sitting 180 to 230. This was a bit surprising in my opinion. This was not as limited by any means to the other colorways that Casablanca has done on 327s. This was a decently not wider, but more available shoe. They didn't instantly sell out. It wasn't like on New Balance before we've seen on drops that it straight up goes from a coming soon to a sold out. This one, there was actually time to purchase, which was very surprising in my opinion. But resale is still there. There's still demand. I just think, like we've talked about before, we've talked about the 327s a lot at this point on the podcast. And I just think you have to have a good collab on 327s at this point. There's too many of them out there that they've made them a very general release shoe that you have to bring in a collab, or you have to bring in some very unique colorway or something like that to have resale. But yeah, there is still resale. It's not gonna be every single shoe anymore. It's just gonna be a very specific colorway that you're gonna see resale. But that was the last thing on Friday that we saw. And then the last day of the week from last week was Saturday 21st, and the first thing we saw was the Air Jordan 3 Court Purples. I mean, there's not too much to say about these. It's a Jordan 3. There's nothing really special about the colorway. 190 retail right now. Resale in 200. 270 is very specific sizes. There's not that many sizes actually going for those. So, yeah. I mean, you have anything to add to that? Did you go for these, Luis?
Nah, I didn't go for them, man. Yeah, but the sizes The
Yeah.
sizes that are reselling are the bigger sizes, like size like 11 through like 12 and a half.
Yeah, that is one
Cool.
thing about Jordan 3s. It's not small sizes that sell for a lot, it's the big sizes. But
Yeah, but
that's about it
that's
with that one.
yeah. So we also had the Concepts Nike SB High Turdunken drop again. You know, there was a European release, came out on 21st. Retail 120 to 330. I mean, retail is a 120. Resale is 330 to 400. Is exclusive to sneakers, and they dropped in Europe, but the sneakers release in the United States was delayed till the 23rd, which is
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. What day is today? Sunday.
Today's the 22nd. Yeah, so tomorrow.
Damn, I'm living on Monday, but yeah, so delayed to tomorrow. So look out for that. That's pretty much it for Saturday. It was a pretty chill Saturday. Only 2 shoes coming out, but let's go into what's gonna come out next week. So on Sunday today we didn't have nothing come out, but tomorrow we are gonna have the Concepts Nike SB Dunk High Turdunken come out again. Retail 120 to 330 through $400 on the US sneakers. So be on the lookout for that. This is a pretty good shoe to go for. You already know what the profit's going to be. It's already kind of like built into the shoe. So go for it. But that's it for Monday. What's going to happen on Tuesday, Jamal? Anything cool, anything juicy, you know, anything we got to go for, anything exotic?
So on very exotic stuff, huh? So on Tuesday, the first thing we'll see is the Nike Adapt Auto Max in the triple black colorway. Retail on Auto Max is $400. Resale right now is in $725 to $900. I think this might be Auto Max has been pretty dead. There's been some colorways that have some resale, but other than that, it's been pretty dead. I think this being an all black shoe, there's a chance that there might be some resale, that they might sell it pretty quick if they're limited enough. So I think if you're been waiting for an Auto Max or you're wanting this specific color, I think go for it. Don't sit on it, because I think there's a decent chance that they sell it pretty quick.
Let's see if what the same thing that happens with the black Air Forces doesn't happen with these Auto Max triple blacks, you know, because nobody really buys black Air Forces.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I guess all black shoes for Nike isn't the same as all black for Adidas. Like all black for Adidas all day will sell out and sell for a lot. But yeah, I guess that's a good point. Maybe all black on Nike isn't the best. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But the next thing we'll see is, so there's going to be 2 colorways of the Kobe 5 Protros. There's going to be a Bruce Lee and then an alternate Bruce Lee colorway. Now the difference is going to be the base of the shoe is yellow for the Bruce Lee and then white for the alternate Bruce Lee. Retail on Nike Kobe 5 Protros is $180. Resell on the Bruce Lees right now is sitting $300 to $400, and then on the alternates is sitting $300 to $370. In my opinion, resale will probably drop a bit after the release, but there's still going to be resale just for the fact that it's a Kobe, and also this is a colorway that has released before that. Before, it's a very hyped colorway, so I think there's going to be a lot of hype still on these colorways. Luis, I think you should go for these. I think this is those shoes that you can make some good profit on.
Yeah, I haven't copped a personal as a Kobe. I haven't copped a Kobe for personal. I mean,
would you ever get a Kobe for personal?
Yeah, I was looking at the all Bruce Lees, and that's kind of like more like my vibe right there.
Would it just be for basketball, or would you?
Well, you already know, Jamal. I can dunk. So
yeah, but I don't know about a low top shoe for dunking. That's not. I don't know if that's the best idea.
Well, I'll just have them for exclusively for dunking. Like I won't play in them. I'll just literally just put them on, run in the court, and just dunk, and then just rest and just dunk continuously. You know.
Or switch out the shoes after the dunk.
Yeah, I could do that too. I could just go back to my sandals, my snakeskin sandals.
There you go.
You know. Yeah.
But no, I think those will be. I think that they're like any other Kobe. It's going to be very hard to get. They're going to be limited. So I honestly don't think sleep on them. Make sure the one thing we always say, at a minimum, enter on sneakers. Try to go for them on sneakers. There's absolutely no reason you can't take 10 seconds out of your day to enter on sneakers. So
well, and even if you fall asleep, then just put an alarm. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Put an alarm. You can even have Nike give you an alert because they do a notify me. So you can get alarm everywhere. We give you the alerts. You got three alarms right there. There's absolutely no reason you're missing out with 3 alarms.
No, we actually give 6, man, because you forget that we also do notifications for the European release. So you can go to the European release. We give 3 notifications, And then you also go for the US release, which we also get 3 notifications. So if you don't enter at least on sneakers, then I don't know what the hell you're doing.
I mean, 10 seconds. Like straight up, it takes 10 seconds. There's no reason. This is the
Exactly.
simplest thing you can possibly do in your life.
Exactly.
But that is the last thing we'll see on Tuesday 24th. And then on Wednesday the 25th, we are going to be seeing Black Friday stuff kicking off. So
yeah,
what we care about for Black Friday, I mean, there's great deals and stuff. To me, there's been deals for Black Friday going on for like a month. I've seen Best Buy do like some doorbusters like a month ago. So other than like regular Black Friday stuff, we will see PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X and S start to restock for Black Friday. So it's going to vary based on retailers. We'll keep you updated on what retailers are doing at certain times. But just keep in mind, like there's some retailers that have confirmed times, but they're not going to be dropping until Thursday night going into Friday. So, but watch out for retailers because it is Black Friday, so people start restocking a bit early. We already saw Kohl's last night. They restocked for their early Black Friday. So there's Black Friday. I mean, can we even call it Black Friday anymore? Honestly,
it's more like the whole month is like
it's like Black Month. It's not even Black Friday. That's I mean, honestly, like Black Friday is. I think it's just like for advertising. It's not actually a thing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Black Friday sales, but the thing I'm looking more forward to is Rue Porter. You heard of them? Like they're like a company. They make like blanks and stuff. Like a lot of big brands use them to print on like, luxury apparel.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, they're having like a sample sale, like a public sample sale at like wholesale prices. So I'm pretty excited for that, man. I'm excited for the PS5 and the Xbox and everything, but I'm more excited for that.
There you go. But yeah, so expect some restocks to start on the 25th. They'll go all the way through probably the 27th, 28th, but expect them to start on the 25th.
Make sure you have notifications enabled because we will be tweeting everything out. So do not complain in our Twitter timeline and everything. Oh, I missed it. Oh, it's sold out. Because if you have time to complain, then you definitely have time to enable notifications and actually click on the link on time.
And actually, to go on to people that are saying sold out, you do have to keep in mind, these are not sites like the shoe sites, the Shopify sites, all that stuff that are used to these high level of traffic. They are not equipped for it. So it might be, so like for Kohl's, for instance, yesterday, the PlayStations were going in and out of stock for like an hour. So don't just go like, if you see the tweet and you go and it was like within 10 seconds you see sold out and you're like, I'm done, I give up. No, at least give yourself 5-10 minutes to try and refresh the page and see is there any stock that'll pop back up, because there's so many times that they'll restock and it's not an instant sellout. It's just the initial is instant, but they keep adding stock back in. So do keep an eye, because sites crash, servers crash, all that kind of stuff happens. So don't just instantly give up. That's not how you get stuff done.
Yeah, and there's a guy who got eight.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So, and he posted he got 8. I'm sure there's loads of people who got multiples, not just that guy. So make sure you actually try and not just like look at people like, right, sold out.
No, the only reason that you weren't able to cop is because you didn't put enough effort. That's it. At this point, the amount of times that we've posted about PS5 and Xboxes, you should have been able to cop at least one. And if you're only going for one, I don't know why you're sleeping on the others, because Xboxes are also reselling for a good amount of money. So if you're wanting a PS5, go buy an Xbox, resell it. You can go buy a PS5 if you really need. So there's no reason. And
Sony said that they're going to have enough stock until past New Year's.
Oh yeah, so, yeah. Sony. Oh, they did announce past New Year's.
I think that it was past New Year's, right?
Yeah, because for Xbox they said they'll be in short supply past April of next year.
Oh, so, wow.
Yeah, both are. It's going to be a while until this is like a general thing where people can go get, which this is the same exact thing that happened with the PS4, except this time around, there's a lot more people trying to resell, so it's even in less demand. And then also you have still a global pandemic, so you still have logistical issues. So there's a lot more at stake this time. So yeah, it's probably going to be a much longer period of a shortage going on. So just keep going for them. I mean, there's absolutely no reason. At minimum, go look at StockX. I don't know if I condone StockX from reselling this, like having them listed on the site. But hey, if you can make some money selling them on there, why not? It's a quick and easy profit. There's absolutely no reason you're not doing that.
Exactly. And Wednesdays, it's not just PlayStations and Xboxes. It's also we also have the Nike Air Force One Low Paranoise 2.0 come out. A retail is 200. Current resale is 445 through $600. This is going to come out on sneakers and other regular retailers that usually come out. Make sure that you enter all the raffles because this is pretty good profit right here. We've seen the past Paranoise come out, also known as the G Dragon X, come out and had pretty good profits. So definitely do not sleep on this shoe. We're also going to have the Nike Air Max 1 Lemonade come out on sneakers and other regular retailers. It should do better than the original Lemonade, so get them if you can. They won't be an instant sellout, but it's still going to be a shoe you can make some profit on. Current retail is $140. Resale is $170 to $200, so definitely be on the lookout for that shoe right there. And the most important one, Jamal's favorite, the women's Air Jordan 6 Retro Singles Day. It's a good personal shoe. It's not going to go into retail. And this is your last time to get them. So if you're single and you're looking for a partner,
Single ready to mingle.
Single ready to mingle. That's Jamal. He's looking for a partner. So just buy this shoe and just give them to Jamal or give them to somebody else. You know, retail is $210. Current resale is $249 to $270. I know Jamal's been wanting these for a while. So if you get them, just make sure you DM us so you can get Jamal's address and mail them to him for free. Because Jamal is looking.
Does it have to include a date or something?
Hey man, that's on you, man. Like you can take.
Me, okay. All right.
Yeah, you can go to what's it called, Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, if that's where they want to go,
or Olive Garden.
All right. I mean, we'll keep the options out there.
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory, Olive Garden.
Let's first see if somebody's offering up a pair. That's the first step.
Yeah, and that's not it. So that's pretty much it for Wednesday. On Thursday the 26th, we're gonna have Supreme Week 14th. So 14. Wow. Dude, I've been speaking a different language all day. So like,
oh, good.
Yeah, so that's why like I'm a little off.
This is a real podcast, not scripted.
Yeah, the only thing we script are like the calendar. We just go based off a calendar that we create. And then we do we look up the information and we do what is it called?
Just the pricing, like retail.
The pricing. Yeah, we do the pricing and everything, like the outlook and everything, and then that's it. So we're literally just looking at names and prices, and everything else we just make up on the spot.
Oh yeah, we want to keep this as authentic as possible.
Exactly. So yeah, so on Thursday 26th, we got Supreme Week 14. We're also going to have the PlayStation restocks, Xbox restocks. So be on the lookout for that. We already talked about PlayStation, Xbox, so I'm going to skip all that fun stuff. But one thing to add, though, that we said previously, have notifications enabled and do not complain if you don't get one. Just keep them enabled and click on stuff. But that's pretty much it for
trying. Don't give up. Keep trying. That's it.
Exactly. That's pretty much it for Thursday. So what's going on Friday, Jamal? Anything crazy? You know, anything exotic? You know,
these are extremely exotic, actually. So what's expected to release? We're still waiting for official confirmations from retailers, but what's expected to release is the Adidas Yeezy Boost 380s in the Onyx colorway. So this is gonna be an all black colorway. I think this is finally going to be a 380 other than the aliens that we're actually going to see some decent resale just for the fact of it is an all black colorway. So retail is $230. Resale right now is sitting about $270. Honestly, I think that resale is either going to stay there or it might go up a bit if these are limited enough. It just all depends if they end up being so available that they sit everywhere and everybody's able to get a pair. Yeah, of course they're going to break. But honestly, I think this is one of the best 380 colorways I've seen. I don't know.
So you're gonna go for them?
Yeah, I'll probably go for them. I don't see why not going for them. I'll at least try to get one pair.
For the toe?
No. My Ultra Boosts are still kicking. I'm still wearing those. Those aren't
all black
yet.
Ultra Boost?
Yeah, those aren't done yet. When those are done, then I'll move on to the next one. Maybe I'll get one and hold it for the backup pair. Maybe that'll do.
You're gonna hold it in your hands. Meanwhile, your Ultra Boost deteriorate.
They're not deteriorating yet. They still got with that Goodyear tire sole. They'll last forever. Not forever, but they'll last for a good amount of time. I still got plenty of life in them.
Yeah. All right, man. So you say.
But that is it for Friday. What is the last thing we'll be seeing this upcoming week, Luis, on Saturday?
Saturday the 28th, we're gonna have the Air Jordan 4 in the fire red colorway. Retails 200, resells 250 to 270. It's pretty much anticipated shoe, so make sure you enter on sneakers and all the regular retailers that are gonna be dropping them, and you enter all the raffles because everybody loves this shoe for some reason.
Yeah, I don't think
know
it's
why.
gonna be like. I don't think it's gonna be like some crazy resale shoe. There's a lot of demand, so yeah, they're gonna, like Louis said,
It's a good local shoe. It's a good local shoe. You can move on Facebook Marketplace on 5 Miles and Let Go, whatever retailer you use. Mercari, that's a good one actually. I don't know if a lot of people are on that one. Mercari, you can move shoes for a really good price. And but yeah, it's a good local shoe. You can move. Christmas is coming up, and everybody loves fours, specifically fire red.
Yes, that is very true. So it's a perfect Christmas gift for somebody that's into Jordans.
Yeah, and Jamal is also accepting Air Jordan 4 in the fire red if he doesn't get the singles ones.
I thought I'm only getting the singles ones. I thought that's all we're accepting.
Nah, man, you can accept this one too, man. You can open up your choices. Have a wider range in what you're looking for.
I guess give people opportunity if they can't get the singles ones.
Exactly. And that's pretty much it for this week. Thank you for listening to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases.
And make sure that you have those post notifications on because, again, we have another week of these PlayStation, Xbox restocks, other than everything else going on, because there is a bunch of other craziness going on. But those, of course, is what everybody's looking out for. And again, make sure you got those post notifications on because you don't want to miss out. Because I want to see every single person that's following us to be able to get one system. There's absolutely no reason that you can't. If you're following us, we got you covered on every single time that there's restocks and every single time that you have an opportunity to cop one. So I want to see every single person posting some success because that's what we're looking for. We just want to see you guys have success. What makes us happy at the end of the day is when we see those success posts. That's all we're looking for. So make sure that you follow us. You got post notifications on. You subscribe. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everything. So you can find us everywhere. And we got the resources. You can listen to this podcast. Pass it along to your friends. Maybe like me, I got some friends. They're pretty hesitant to get into reselling. Give them this podcast. Let them listen to it. They can get an idea of reselling. They can get some inside info, all that kind of stuff. Tell them to follow us and post notifications on. And it's a perfect way to start your reselling career.
Exactly. That's pretty good right there, Jamal. I like that, man. Good explanation.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
On behalf of the Drop Time team, we wish you good luck, good health, and good vibes all around. Peace.